Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derek Schomer. This is the Leprechaun edition, the St. Patrick's Day edition. So you're probably already drinking. If not, maybe this will change your mind and get you drinking Thinking Green. We got a little G-Vine gin. This is called the Pot of Gold. This is actually a G-Vine gin specific recipe. So if you don't have this available and it's St. Patrick's Day and you can't get it, try any gin. Just give it a try. We're going to use some Midori, some simple syrup, just a little bit of pineapple juice. Now this is where things get weird. We're going to go green, real green. We're going to use a couple pieces of lime. This is fresh cut lime. We're going to squeeze it right for you on the show. This is a smaller lime. However, 10 Cane sent us a new lime press, so this is going to be cool. It's huge. So this is like heavy duty machinery style press. And in the future, probably a couple weeks, we're going to enter spring, so we're going to bring in the mojitos. We're going to do a real mojito. We got a muddler here that we'll use for a future episode that 10 Cane sent us. You can check them out, 10cane.com. This is where it gets tricky. We're using basil, real fresh basil. We're going to garnish it with a little piece of basil because it's just cool. I think that's really what we got everything covered here. Oh, I also wanted to mention, you'll see this in 2 episodes for our Sunday Night Shooters edition. Randy sent us some pretty cool Sacramento Kings shot glasses, so we'll use a couple pairs of these. A couple pairs would be 4, so just a single pair in an upcoming episode. Thank you, Randy, for sending us some cool stuff that we can play around with. Let's start making this drink. So what we're going to do is 1.5 ounces of the gin, totally breaking into this G-Vine gin. I think every episode for the last 4 has had some gin in it. So we're already almost halfway done. There we go. Now we're going to do 3/4 of an ounce of Midori. And that should be enough. It's actually almost, it's pretty sweet. So you don't want to go too over the top. But this brings in a lot of cool flavor. Of course, the basil brings in a lot of cool flavor. And let's do this lime juice thing. Now this is a new press. I lost my limes. I don't know how this is going to go. I've never used it before. Little guys. I got these little guys from my other press, which is smaller. They fit pretty good, so this might just destroy this thing. Now we're looking at 3/4 of an ounce. Wow, it really flattens them out pretty good. So we want 3/4 of an ounce. Typical lime is going to get you an ounce, so we might have a little bit of waste, but these are smaller limes. Oops. There we go. Not too much wasted. It's pretty flat. It's actually pretty impressive. Does a good job. So there we go with our 3/4 lime juice. Sour the drink up, but it's not going to be too sour, so don't worry, because we have a little simple syrup. We're going to do a 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. This is just water and sugar boiled, put into a little container. Been saving it in the fridge for weeks. It's a little thick, not too bad. We're going to do 1/2 ounce of pineapple juice. So we got the sweet, we got a little extra fruity sweet. But you can see the color is perfect. It's green. And then these guys, just throw them right in there. You don't have to really crush them up because that's what the ice is going to do. Let's do our highball glass while we're here. Oh, Phil. 5-second rule. Should be enough. Throw that off to the side for now. Now, it's important to realize that these little basil leaves in here, we're not ripping them out, we're not tearing them. What we're going to end up doing is just, sorry Mario, we're going to just crush them a little, just to get some of the flavors out. Kind of like muddling, where you just kind of crush it up. Let's go. There we go. Now, we're not going to put these crushed up basil leaves in there. We're going to strain them out. But they're going to have already impacted the drink in a positive way. This is going to be a highly floral cocktail. Main reason is this is the Floraison G-Vine. They have a different G-Vine. I can't even say it. It starts with an N. And it's a black label. This one is going to give you the floral properties. We'll stick this in here. If I had a shorter highball glass, it might look fancier. But whatever. There you go. It's a little flat, but the color is what really matters here. They also, in the original recipe that G-Vine sent, it has gooseberries. If you know where to get gooseberries, you need to tell me, because I haven't found these nowhere. Tried Trader Joe's. That was my last hope. So they don't have them there. This is a very floral, very herb. You've got the basils working. You've got some of the gin, the floral of the G-Vine. You don't really taste the pineapple. You definitely get a sense of the Midori, just on scent alone. Besides looking like you're drinking a ground-up Leprechaun, it's sweet and sour, well-structured, well-balanced. This recipe has had a lot. You could tell somebody's worked this really well because it doesn't go in any direction too much, keeps a good color, and it uses something cool. It uses the basil, which I've never seen basil in a recipe before, but who knows? I've only had like 50 episodes. There you go. Check that out. That's the Pot of Gold for your St. Patrick's Day edition. You can check us out on everydaydrinkers.tv for all the episodes. Leave some comments on this one because we're wishing you a happy St. Patrick's Day. What are you drinking for St. Patrick's Day? I'm drinking a Pot of Gold, and I'm your host, Derek Schomer. We're teaching you how to drink.